Good evening, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. It's Susie Q96, and here comes my brother Handy Andy 73-6. How you doing, Handy Andy? Not depriving yourself of too much sleep practicing for your big marathon, I hope. Don't want you to be too sick to do it. So, anyway, it's 5 minutes till quarters, or something like that. There's 2-3 other people streaming right now, so I don't know if anybody's even going to show up today. It's all right if they don't. Hello, Countryside Russell. How might you be? Welcome, welcome. Tea. Just gonna kind of hang here for a minute or two and hopefully let a few more people come in because I don't want to repeat myself tonight. Probably wouldn't bother me too much because I can't hear, but you guys probably don't want to hear it over and over again. Oh, goodness. So, anyway, I do have quarters from the car wash. I actually really needed to wash my car this time. They have been putting so much salt on the roads here due to the snow that my car looked really bad. So, yeah, it really did seriously need washed. So, I did go down there and wash my car. Got some quarters and all the pennies that I sorted the other night. I had a little table sitting over here to the side. Oh, yeah, tell me about that one, Russell. I can't go. I wanted to go to Florida Hunt 7, go metal detecting, but because of COVID, I've got to stay far, far away from that. It's all right, though. I'll find somewhere else to detect. I'm resilient that way. I just didn't think being around that many people with COVID doing its dance was a sound idea. Anyway, I was going to tell you what happened with the pennies. I had a box of pennies. I have these boxes that I sort into. And the box that I had, the 80, 81, 82, and 83, was on this little table over to my side here. And the table wasn't particularly sturdy. And so now I got to kind of sort about half of those pennies again because I launched them. Yes, I did. I launched them. Let me see. It says there are 6 people here, but only 2 are visible to me at the moment. The other 4 are napping somewhere. Wouldn't it be funny if I gave something away right now? See how fast all these people would come out so the bot could pick them up. But I'm not going to give anything away right this minute. I'm going to talk about some mail that I got, though. It's kind of interesting. In fact, I haven't even looked at these coins yet. But we don't talk too much sports on here, but I am a ginormous fan of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Rest in peace, Tommy Lasorda, the man who taught me the proper way to eat spaghetti. Anyway, I was watching a friend of mine's video the other night, and he was metal detecting, and California, and he found this Los Angeles Dodgers key. And I had mentioned to him that I was a Dodgers fan, so he sent me the key. So I got this from one of my detecting influences, Robert Ferguson, sent me this Dodgers key to go in my collection of Dodgers things. And he sent me a sticker from Detect Ed for my stickers. And he sent me some random coins that he personally detected. So I have not looked at the coins yet to see what Robert sent. So I thought that's how we would start the show off. Hey, Scratch and Go Crazy, how are you? Thank you for coming. If I'm not my usual perky self, it's because I've been sick all week. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning at 10:30. My niece is going to have to drive me because, well, for one thing, my car battery died. And so I finally broke down, went and bought another battery, but it's been pouring rain all afternoon. So the battery is just sitting in the front of my car. And then I have an appointment with a specialist on Wednesday. And hopefully between the two of those doctors, somebody can figure out why I'm just unwell. But I want to see what these coins are that came from my friend Robert Ferguson. So I got them out here. And we're all going to look at them together. These are metal detecting finds of his. This is a 1958 D. Like the tone of this one. It's got that nice red, deep tone. So I got a 58 D. Ooh, I got a silver quarter. Got us a silver quarter, a 1943. I'll have to ask him if he found these all on the same day or if he just chucked a random handful in. Ooh, 1928 Wheatie. That's a pretty nice one. Nice little gifty. I don't know if I need that. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I see an engine. He sent me a 1901 Indian head. Look at the patina on that thing. It is green. Nice. Very, very generous of Robert to send me these coins. There's a couple more we haven't looked at yet. Ah, it was just random. Hi, Robert. They were just random. Thank you so much. These are awesome. Especially like the Indian head, because I don't have very many of those. Hey, J-Dog. Ooh, 1934 Buffalo. Very cool. Got a couple more here. This one's a little slick. Yeah. Ooh. It's definitely oldie but a goodie. It's pretty slick. There's not much left of that one. But nonetheless. And the last one. I'm real crazy about my Dodgers key, though. That's awesome. Weedy. 52D. Very cool. Thank you so much, Robert. Those are going to stay in my personal collection. Those definitely are staying in my personal collection. Alrighty. Let me find my way back onto the screen. There she is, whether you like it or not. Okay, the next order of business before we start weeding through coinage is about the packages. Oh, those are going to stay in my collection, Robert. Unless I don't need the quarter. I might give the quarter away if I already have one. But thank you very much. Oh, I was just expecting the key because we had talked about the key. And so, yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised to get all those other good little goodies in there. Okay, next order of business. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 more packages done. And that killed off that 20 bucks. So I still got like 15 or so left. And so what I did was I got a hold of Mussel Shell. For those of you who don't know, on the 1-year anniversary of my channel, Mussel Shell came in and gave me $300 to buy metal detecting equipment, and then gave me, well, a bunch more to take a trip to go to Florida to go metal detecting and to go see my brother. And of course, he said I had to have gas money, had to have food money, and yada yada. He just kept putting money in, put money in. Well, that money is earmarked for that trip, but because of COVID, I can't make the trip. So I got a hold of him today and asked him if he would have a problem with me using part of that money so that I could finish mailing out all the rest of the giveaway stuff. So I'm going to go to the bank as soon as I get my car running again and put some money out of that in there so I could get all these things mailed out. And then once that happens, the Christmas tree is gone, Papa Giorgio. I finally took the tree down, but you can instead look at my lovely plants back here. I got to get the grow light put back in there because some of them are not doing too well with just the lighting in the room. So anyway, I'll be working on that portion of the garden. That's the only garden I have left now. I envy Robert. He's got that nice 75, 80 degree temperatures, and he's already out there planting his garden, and I don't have a place to garden until probably April, and then I can go up and plant some stuff on my sister's property, but there's no place here for me to have a garden. All right, thank you, Robert. Y'all, if you have not watched Robert Ferguson's metal detecting channel, you need to. He is probably the most laid-back detectorist you're ever going to see. He finds incredible stuff, and he is not at all pretentious or phony, and he's really funny to watch sometimes. Besides which, he's a very good photographer, which I keep forgetting to tell him. His still photos are excellent. So anyway, so I'm going to be working on getting the rest of these packages out, and then I'm going to change how I do things a little bit. And that's just because y'all know I like to give things away, but you also know that sometimes I have a problem mailing them out. You found a Wheatie in your belly button. Must have been left over from breakfast, huh? So anyway, what I'm going to do, instead of doing all these little giveaways here and there, where I'm giving away, mailing out 10, 12 packages a month, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. What I'm going to be doing instead is once a month doing one giveaway that's fairly substantial. But here's the deal. You're not going to know when it is. Because if I told people when it was going to happen, they would all come for that one show, and then they wouldn't be watching the channel. So it's just going to be a random thing once a month. So a giveaway will happen. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 61 degrees here. I had planned to go metal detecting, but instead my car is sitting out there with the battery sitting on the floor. No, I do not want no snow. Get that snow away from me. What happened, Mikey? I didn't see what Mikey said. Let's see if I can scroll back up. I can't. I'm having problems here. Uh-oh. Tested positive for COVID. That's not good. Oh, my goodness. Have you been wearing your mask like I told you, Mikey? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. And the thing is, Mikey eats better than most people I know. He doesn't eat junk food or anything like that. So that's just, yeah, I know, 61 degrees tomorrow, right? So hopefully when I get back from the doctor, I can get somebody to help me put the battery in. I know how to put a battery in a car, a normal battery, but this car has a stupid side post batteries, and it's a knuckle buster just to get your hand in there. And so I don't even think I have tools to do it, because I want to go metal detecting, Scratch. I want to go metal detecting, and I don't do that in the snow. Yeah, I'll mail your package out last. You better behave. All righty. So anyway, I'm going to try to get out tomorrow and do the rest of my niece's yard. She lives in an old Victorian in the old part of town here. And there's a whole section of her yard I haven't hit at all. And then there was another section where I was finding all kinds of stuff, but it was real trashy. So I'm going to try to get over there and do a little detecting. Hopefully, if I feel up to it. I have really been feeling bad. But tomorrow is kind of like the last good day I see for at least 2-3 weeks. So if I want to detect, I'm going to have to kind of be brave. Suck it up. All right. Anyway, I got me some quarters. So we're going to look at quarters. I got quarters. First ones we're going to look at. Oops. I can put that away. That's for another mail call at another time. Okay. First ones we're going to look at are, let's go with the state quarters. I've got 2 books almost done. I got one that's going out in the mail that was given away in the 12 days of Christmas. So I got, and that one was missing a couple of quarters, but that lets the person who's winning it finish the book. So I've got 2 of these. These are not the best books, but they were free. And This one's about half full. The other one like it is almost full. So we're going to see if we can't kill some spaces in there. And let's see what we got down at the car wash. Get them out of the container here so I can set the container aside so I don't spill it like I did the 82 pennies that I now have to resort half of. All right, that quarter's out of the way. Put my keyboard down so I will not be able to type while I talk to you. So let's see what we need. We got it on last Tuesday and Wednesday. Wow. Yep. That's why I try to stay away from everybody. I don't go to church. I try not to go to the store unless I absolutely have to. I did have to go today. But, all right, we got the Michigan. Do we need a Michigan in either book? Don't need one there. And my friend in Michigan said they're getting some interesting weather. Okay, this book needs a Michigan. So in she goes. Now, you guys know what I do with these state quarter books. So anyway, I'm going to cut back on the number of giveaways per month, but it doesn't necessarily mean I won't be giving away anything good. It just means that I won't be sending out 20, 30 packages. I realistically can't do that. And I got told today by somebody in an email that people don't subscribe to my channel because I ask for money. Well, I haven't forced anybody to send any money. I think pretty much all channels in one form or another ask for money. J-Dog, don't forget, I was born in Iowa too. I'm an Iowan. I don't live there anymore, but I was born there. I need that one too. Ooh, this book's getting close to being full. So yeah, I'm another Iowa. I was born there. I went to kindergarten there. In fact, my mother made my dad move the whole family back to Iowa for the purpose of me attending kindergarten when she discovered they did not have kindergarten in the public schools in Florida. Absolutely. I was born in Muscatine, baby. I am probably related to half of Muscatine County. I have lots of relatives in Muscatine County. I have lots of relatives in the Quad Cities. I also have relatives down on the southeastern border of Iowa and Missouri in Lamona, Iowa. So I have some in Iowa City, but I was born in Muscatine. I was indeed. What am I looking at? I forgot what I was looking at. Dummy. Oh, New Mexico. This book needs that one. See, I got one book that's almost finished and one that's a half breed. And I got a couple more down there, so we'll have more to fill up and give away, that's for sure. Yeah, I like Iowa. I thought about moving back there. If I don't move to Virginia, when I leave Virginia, if I don't move back to Michigan, I'll probably go to Iowa. Because wherever I move, that's probably going to be my last move. Because I'm getting old. But I'm not crazy about Virginia, at least not where I live in Virginia. I'm not at this age a mountain kind of girl. Maybe if I had lived here in the mountains when I was young, I would have liked it a lot more, but I'm kind of a flatland person, and I have fallen 3 times since I've been up here, and I injured myself pretty bad the last time, so just something that I don't really like driving up here. I mean, that's the main thing. Montana, 2007. Well, Iowa weather's really kind of not that much different than Michigan weather or Virginia in the mountains weather. And it's not the snow here that bothers me. It's just I just am not comfortable driving in the mountains. Too many variables. Mark Thomas, wait, Iowa has internet now? I'm gonna tell you something, honey. My parents are buried in a little teeny tiny town in Iowa called Conesville. Population 197, except once a year when they have the big biker rally, and then the population's about 30,000. They even have internet in Conesville now. I was shocked. Yeah, corn too. Yeah, a lot of corn. Got some fine corn. South Dakota. Do I need South Dakota? Do in that book. Need that in both books. Look at that. That was really shiny. That was in pretty good shape. It's not too boogered up. Okay, this book's coming along pretty good. This one only needs 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll be able to give it away soonly. Nebraska, Iowa's next door neighbor. A fierce rivalry there is between Iowa and Nebraska in college football. I am not big on football, but even I know that rivalry. California is the place to be. Right now, I would love to be in California. I'd be right out there on the beach where Robert Ferguson is with my metal detector. Yep. Okay. I know I'm really, really slow today, guys, and I am so sorry. I just am very I haven't been getting much sleep. This whatever is going on with my sinuses and my ears is causing probably the worst headaches I've ever had in my life. And so I sleep maybe 20 minutes at a time. It actually makes my jaw hurt. And, so I'm I use 2 tin cans and a long string. Iowa internet. I'll try to speed up here. Once I'm down to where I'm only doing one book at a time, it'll get a little faster. It's hard because I have 2 books in my lap and I have to kind of look at one and then look at the other. And it's still faster than going through the quarters twice. So, corn cobs for TP. Hey, at least they have some TP. I'm not too proud to say I have had to go in the outhouse before. Nothing to be ashamed of there. My brother did the horriblest thing to my mom when I was just a baby. My mother was terribly afraid of snakes. And my brother found a dead snake. Well, he tied a string to that dead snake and waited until my mother went into the outhouse. And then he put that snake in the middle of the path going up to the outhouse. And when my mom came out, he pulled the string. Scared my mom half to death. And then he got a whooping that scared him half to death. My mom wasn't usually the disciplinarian, but she wasn't going for that deal. Not at all. He scared poor old mom so bad with that snake on the string. That was just mean. Mean, mean, mean. But I was only just born, so I think my brother was maybe 12. Something like that. There's another one. I got 3 more of these. And then we'll do a status update. Hey, Virginia. I don't think I need that one in either book. Yeah, last night I sat here and rolled pennies and pennies and pennies. Oh, I'm so sick of seeing pennies. I still got some to roll, some quarters to roll. Last one of these. North Carolina. 2 and 1. Okay. Now I got 1 book almost done. That was our last quarter of that variety. I'm just going to use that one in the obverse spot. We have 1 book that only needs Utah and Alaska, although I will probably replace the Colorado because it's just plug ugly. So that book's almost ready to become a giveaway item. And then this one This one needs quite a few yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so this one needs 20. It's got a ways to go. But that other one, we're closing right on in. Ah. Okay. Let me put these where they need to be so that I'm not looking at them later going, what are these doing here? Okay. Got those out of the way. Now, I've got just some standard garden variety. A bidet is a drinking fountain for a dog. Are you a dog, Mark? Standard variety. George is out here. I did a bunch of these offline to get caught back up from when I was sick last time and didn't do them at all. So that is a pretty watermarked 72 there. I don't know that I need it, but I will check. I do need a 72, so I'll put it in there as a space holder. Probably not going to stay there because it's pretty gross, but it has character. 91D. Don't need that one. Yeah, I'm really slow tonight. I'm a little baffled that somebody told me that people don't subscribe to my channel because I ask for money. And why that baffles me is that I need that one. Pretty much every channel asks for money in some way. Some of them have auctions. Some of them have pay to make a donation to the channel and you get to search coin rolls. Some of them have super chats. Some have Patreon. I'm not quite certain. I need that one. I can hardly think of a channel that doesn't have some way of bringing in revenue. So, yeah, I just, yeah, kind of hurt my feelings, but you know what? It's my channel. Okay, 80p. Do not need that one. Yeah, and the thing is, I don't want money to try to make money. The only reason that I've been making any effort at all to get monetized is to help pay to ship the things I give away. And because I don't have the resources to do that out of my pocket, I have two options. Option A is ask for donations for that purpose. Option B is stop giving things away. So unfortunately, I'm kind of switching to not having as many giveaways. It's kind of, ooh, shrimp Alfredo. That sounds yum. That sounds really good. 93D. Wrong book. I have a friend, her dog will not drink from the dog bowl. The dog will only drink from the toilet bowl. Go figure. I don't know. There's something special about the filtration on that toilet bowl, I guess. That's just, dogs are strange little beasts. They are strange beasts. Okay, we don't need that one. Oh man, that shrimp Alfredo thing has got me going now. I don't think I have any shrimp at all. Don't need that one. It's hard doing this when I have two books open. Just like I did with the other one. I have two books open here in my lap. I really need a big table to do this. I do have a space for that. Oh yeah, I made a 26-cent profit yesterday at the car wash. I found a quarter and a penny on the ground. So I almost always get a little extra money down at the car wash. Especially if I go over to the one booth at the end where the guys wash their work trucks out. I don't know why, but I always seem to find money back there. It was a little bit nasty yesterday, so I didn't really have time to. Plus, there was a lot of people there, so I didn't really get to look in all the cubbies. But I usually come out of there with about $1 in the change from the ground. So usually that pays for my car wash, and I can bring all my $20 worth of quarters back to look at. A 70D. We'll take that one. Got a spot available there. I got this one does not want to stay in the book no matter what. I don't know why it keeps jumping out. Oh, it's that dumb bicentennial. Yeah, I have put that thing in this book 10 times. Welcome back, J-Dog. Woof-de-doo. We're looking at George. Just looking at George. Maybe I can get one more roll of quarters rolled up. I got 5 of them. I'm trying to roll up all my change to take care of business. I had to buy a new battery for the car today. I should have bought a new one the last time, and I didn't. So today I did. 73. All right. Now, $54,000 question. Is that a 73D or a 73 with a blob up there sort of near where the mint mark would be? Y'all tell me. Oh, shoot. The book is a pain in the derriere. 2 more quarters fell out of the book. Make that 3. this book just, it's really hard to get the quarters in this book. They just don't. Yep. Okay. Good. That's where I put it. Okay. 77D. This is one that just fell out of the book again. And I got 3 that fell out of the book that I got to put back. 72D. Where that came from. Found a bicentennial. Already got those. I got 5 more of these, and then I'll be done playing with this group. Anybody been winning any good stuff? I used to go on everybody's channels and get in on all the contests and stuff, but I've been too sick. Jesus telling you, do not listen to those people. God will bless you in abundance for simply being genuinely grateful and giving. Tell your girlfriend thank you very much. I appreciate that message right now. Sometimes I just don't. Anyway, I just don't. It's the best way to put it. You win all the time, Mikey. I got a package here for you right now. I got a bunch of packages here for people. I did get 7 more done today, though. I will get the rest of them done by the end of this week, now that I discussed the use of that money. If somebody gives me money and they say, this money is for you to do yada yada with, you know, like, okay, let's say this is for you to buy metal detecting things with. Well, then I won't use it for anything else. That's not, they gave it to me for metal detecting things. That's what I'm buying with it. If they gave it to me for a trip, then I won't use it for anything else. In this case, I asked if it was okay for me to reapportion some of it to mailing this stuff out so that I could get everything caught up with my channel. And I was told, do what was best. And I think that is what's best, is to get the channel caught back up, and then we'll just go from there. Ooh. 1924 Standing Liberty quarter, 5 steel pennies, and an uncirculated coin set. Hi, Jim Davis. I'm going to put me back on the camera here in a second. All righty. And then we'll come back in a minute and do the national park ones. I'm so glad that when I was showing my little mail package, that the person that sent it to me was actually in the stream. That was kind of neat. Sometimes he just comes and lurks. So it was good. I did have another package, and this was money that I spent before I found out I was going to have to spend all this money on my car. And what this is the stuff that I got in the auction that Rose Dragon Coins was doing so that they could afford to do surgery for her son's dog, Thunder. And so I did get a couple things in that auction, one of which I'm going to be sending over for part of the cancer fundraiser. But I got a 41 walker. I'm sorry, my lighting is terrible. 41 walker. That one I'm keeping because I needed that for my book. And then I got a 45 that I'm sending over for the auction. I got metal detecting North Carolina sticker. And then I got a different metal detecting North Carolina sticker. It's not holographic and shiny like the other one, but pretty cool. I didn't have those. And then I got this. And I got it for me because, well, I mean, I am the quarter lady. So that was the things that I got. I didn't win them. I bid on them in an auction to help get the little doggy fixed up. And so I have to get this walker where it needs to go. All right. What is this quarter sitting over here? I just find things sitting around all the time. I don't know. Don't know what that one is. All right. His ears must have been burning. Metal detecting NC. Were you here when I just was showing your stickers, your channel stickers, or did you come in after I showed your channel stickers? I was showing my my treasures from Rose's auction. Ed Booth, you are past due to win something, buddy. Absolutely. I'm in 100% agreement with that statement. I am. Okay, let me get my book open. Mr. Davis, did you finally get home? Are you homed? Please tell me you're home. I don't want to hear any more about Jim Davis and hospital in the same sentence. I just don't. He has been in the hospital enough. Enough. Yeah, well, Mikey, you need to spread it around a little bit, you know. Pass the love on. Oh, you were typing on your phone when I showed the quarter set. Okay. Where am I? Microscopical device. Yeah, I really am dragging, guys, and I know I'm never the most exciting show online, but today I'm really dragging because I can't even hear what I'm saying to you. My ears are so plugged up. They have given me 3 rounds of antibiotics and 3 rounds of steroids, and the stuff will start to clear up. And then once the medication is gone, within 3 or 4 days, this all comes back again. And it's horrible. I was out, the last time I was out metal detecting, I could not hear my pinpointer. It was very annoying. Okay. Let me refresh everybody where I'm at on this. This is my personal book, which I still haven't completed. I'm still short some 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Then 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 are complete. And then I have 19 and 20, and of course the Airman 21. So that's where my book is. So I'm kind of hoping someday to finish my book. Yeah, I always have trouble with looking for the errors on the bats. I'm never really 100% sure what I'm looking for. I did found one that obviously there was something wrong with his eyeball. There was a big old cut in his eyeball. Looked like he'd been in a barroom brawl or something. But I always go back and look at them when I have a photo up on the screen so I can tell what I'm supposed to be looking for. That's the only way I can do this kind of stuff. I really like that Variety Vista site. That thing's excellent. I can pull pictures up and then put my coin under my scope and compare the two side by side. That's really good for me. I haven't found a W for a while. I'm about due. I got 3 in 6 weeks, and then I haven't seen one since. But hey, I'm real happy that I got those 3. I know a lot of people still have never gotten a W, and they've gone through boxes and boxes. So I'm happy I get anything. You know, considering I'm going down to the car wash and raiding the change machine. River of no return. I have all of those. Bat coin. Da 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 da. Bat coin. This one, I've studied these for assorted errors and stuff a little bit. The roof always throws me off on these. That roof doesn't look right to me, but I can't tell if it is or not without having the picture up there. And then there's supposed to be the leaky bucket thing. And like I said, I got to put the pictures up there. I'm an old lady. I identify them by comparison study. I need the D on that one. Yeah, these, I sit here at night when I can't sleep with this headache and been looking at some of the things on these. I haven't really found much except that one bat with the blob in his eye. It was huge too, so it wasn't it was not a mistake. It definitely was malformed. Handy Andy 73.6. Are you still in the house or have you fallen asleep? He may have left. Oh, there he is. I'm just making sure you were still awake. You've been burning the candle at both ends, little brother. Andy's trying to get himself in shape for a 24-hour marathon of coin roll hunting. And I don't want him to hurt himself. I got to check on him every once in a while, make sure he's awake and alert. Cute little bat there, Papa G. Nice little bat. This book has gotten harder and harder for me to find anything that I need. It's been, I don't know, the last 2-3 times I haven't put anything in this book. J-Dog picked up 2 rolls of quarters and 2 rolls of nickels. Searched the quarters. No silver and no W. Have not searched the nickels. Appear to be 2020 uncirculated. Who was it last week that got somebody's wife? Might have been Far North Coins. Went and got boxes of coins to search, and they were all the same, and messed them up, messed their coin roll hunt up a little bit. And I kind of have formed a relationship with a couple people at my bank now, so they know that I need to have circulated coins, which is a good thing, because if all they have are uncirculated, they'll tell me and I'll ask them what year. And then if it's something, you know, that I want to go through, I'll go ahead and take them. But that's not really my thing. Salt River Bay, both of those. Getting down to the tail end here of these. American Memorial Park. Please be a D. Darn, another P. Yeah, my bank was that way for a while. Now I call them and I ask them, do you have a box of pennies or you know, whatever, and they'll tell me what they have. And they've just now started letting me get boxes, but I can't afford to get one very often. You know, I got one because I got that stimulus check. I got the nickels, and then I took the nickels back and I got pennies. So probably the next time I go, I'm gonna get 2 rolls of each. 2 rolls of nickels, 2 rolls of dimes, 2 rolls of quarters, 2 rolls of pennies. And just do a little mix up and try to fill some holes in my personal books. I'm down to the last 2, and I have not put anything in at all again this week. American Memorial Park, please be a D. I need a D. Darn it. Last one. Okay, I got skunked on this book. Le Pew. That doggone skunk. I'm starting to get a little disheartened on I'm finishing my national parks, but it will happen. I was disheartened on the other ones, and I finally finished it. So, all right. All those quarters. I'll go back through them real brief. Now I can see what this quarter is. It's just lying here for no reason. Oh, Virginia. Definitely don't need that one. All right. Well, I did a dumb thing. Let me come back on camera for a minute. Tell you about the dumb thing I did. I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream, but some of you weren't here then. I spent a whole bunch of time sorting through pennies, sorting them and getting them all. You know, I've got a box for 80 through 84, a box for 84 through 89. Anyway, I had them all in nice little boxes, and I took this one and I sat it on a little table over here to get it out of my way for something, and I accidentally bumped the table, and the table was not particularly sturdy. It fell over, and I spilled that many pennies. So now I got to sort all those pennies again. All right. Thank you, J-Dog. Woof. I'll see you later, Gator. So I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes and sort these pennies again. There shouldn't be anything in here but 80, 81, 82, and 83. If there's anything else besides that in here, it was something that I swept up off the floor when I was picking all these up. They went everywhere. They did. It was not funny. At least I was not amused that I was having to pick them all back up and sort through them again. So frustrating. I spent hours doing this. At least so far that they've been what they're supposed to be. So I don't have to keep going to multiple boxes. I can just put them back where they belong. And then I noticed Andy was doing the other night what I've been talking about doing for what I sat down to do the other night, but my scale wouldn't work, is weighing the pennies so that you can tell if they are zinc or copper in the 82s. Some people do not realize that in 82, there were both. Now, what you really want to hope for is that you find an 83 copper. Because if you find an 83 copper, that's a oops. There were not supposed to be any 83s struck on copper planchets. So if you find one, you're in the money. You're gonna be rich, honey. Because there's not supposed to be any, but there's a few already been found. So, but anyway, yeah, I just got to go back through these and put them in the little bin. I know that's not exciting, and I don't stay on them very long because I'm not really searching them for all the things I need to search them for. That will come later. I'm probably also going to be doing less live stream, as much as I like live stream and it helps me build up my hours. I was paying, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's an 82 or what. Anyway, I don't have the money to pay for that right now. So I'm going to have to go back to the StreamYard free version, which only gives you 18 hours a month to to stream for free. So, I mean, I think you can go past that, but I think it slows down dramatically. And I lose all my little banners and all my other cool stuff that I created. But it's something I'm just going to have to, do for a while till we get this puppy on the money machine. And I'm sorry if that offends people that I ask for donations to help keep my channel going. I don't force anybody to join. I do know there are channels where there are certain things on them that unless you are a member, you cannot participate. I have no such critters as that. But, I would like to be able to just have an endless stream of funds to do all that stuff with, but I don't. I will tell you that you probably will want to tune in Wednesday night's show. According to messages, I am supposed to receive a package tomorrow from the fine folks who make the Nokta Macro Simplex metal detector that I own. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be giveaway items in there. So those of you who are detecting people and coin people, I don't know what those items will be, but I'm pretty sure that's what's in that box. So if it arrives as it should, oops, that one came off the ground. That's a 73. That's in the wrong box. It never hurts to go back through them. Oop, that didn't belong there either, and I just threw it in there. It's not supposed to be in there. Threw that in the wrong slot too. Oh well, I'll sort it out later. I just want to get the ones I picked up off the floor back where they need to be. Because then if they're in the way, I can roll them up and mark what they are and break them open later when I have time to look at all of the varieties and such. So I just don't know. I got a few more to go. Yeah, I asked, I actually mentioned that oh, the hours for Wednesday. My show on Wednesday starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I did actually ask for a pinpointer, but truthfully, I did ask for a pinpointer for my own personal use because I love my Garrett carrot, but the carrot and the Simplex do not like each other. And yes, in the upgrade, they did put the mute button on there, but dummy me, I always forget to take it off of mute. So what will probably happen is if there is a solo pinpointer in there, and I will take it and try it and review it, and then I will decide, do I like that pinpointer better than the carrot? And whichever one I like the best, I am keeping, and the other I am giving away. So someone may have the opportunity to win my used carrot. I will tell you, I noticed yesterday, I was watching JD's Variety channel, and he uses a Technetics detector, but he was using a Nokta pinpointer, and I really liked the sound of that pinpointer. So, like I said, I have no idea what's going to be in the box. I just know that it's coming. It could be nothing but t-shirts, but even that would be okay. Anything that this channel gets donated like that, I pretty much give it all away. Alrighty, that was the last one of those. Oops, there's 2 more pennies sitting over here. What are these rascals? I don't know what these are. That's an 87. That doesn't go in this box. And an 85 also does not go in this box. Alrighty, I got all the pennies back in the box they belong in. I have no idea where the lid to this box is, but to make sure that I don't knock it over and spill it on the floor, I'm just going to set it on the floor to begin with. Saves me the trouble of kicking it and knocking it down there, huh? Yeah, it does. I always got to do that at least once. Alrighty, so now I can look at the comments. Don't like live streams that much, never fit in, and they don't create interesting content. Yeah, well, unfortunately, to get to the 4,000 hours that you're required to have to get monetized, the fastest way to get those hours is through the doing live streams. So that's the main reason I started doing them. I'm usually worn out after the first hour. The longest one I ever did, 5 hours. Don't ask me what possessed me to do a 5-hour live stream. Actually, it was the one and only time that I took donations for rolls. And we were going through a box of nickels that Handy Andy donated to the channel, and we used them to pay the StreamYard for 4 months. Okay, I got this 1 penny book here. It needs 2 pennies. It needs a 1954 and a 1968 S. I don't know where my container with my S's are, but I do know where there's a container with a few 50s in it. I don't think there's 54 in there, but I probably would have noticed if there were, but I don't know where those are, so I don't think I'm going to start opening containers looking for them. I do have this. I'm not sure what all these nickels are. These are some that I held aside for some reason when I went through that last nickel box. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to stick a couple of them under the scope and figure out why I was keeping these nickels. I'm guessing they're probably going to be all 1960s. Yeah, that's what this is. This is a whole container full of 1960s nickels. So I have my nickel books over here. Might as well see if I need any of these in the book. See? I just dropped the other 2 nickel books on the floor and nickels fell out. It's just my lot in life. Okay, so what do I need in here? I need... Okay, this one only has 60 and 61s. So let's see if there's any 60s and 61s in here. Probably not. But I don't know. Making jewelry would have more potential to grow. Actually, jewelry is, the market is glutted with the kind of jewelry I make. Oh, look, there's a 1970s nickel. I happen to have that book right here. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I probably need that. Yeah, there's so many people doing jewelry. It's really, really hard. I tried to make that work, and it did not work for me. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say it didn't work. I have made money, but most of the money I have made has been from people that are in my detecting, people that come from this channel. Well, I thought this was all 60s, but obviously it's not. That's just a stray coin there. I don't know. I think this may have started out as 60s, and then I just picked everything up and threw it in. I don't know what's in here. I could have $1 billion coin in here. But, 62. I'm looking for 60s and 61s. Because that's the book I have in my lap at the moment. There's a 61. Okay. Do I need that 61? Indeed, I do. There's one. So now I need 60 and 60D in this book. What in the Salmony Hill is that? That is a peculiar looking 2, but I can see the coin has damage all the way across. So, hey Jess, how you doing, sweetie? So, I'll probably be going back through this again with the other book. Right now, I'm just looking for 1960s. That's all I want to see is a 60. If not, it goes right back in. Yeah, there's another 70S. I was thinking there's another 61, but I just filled that in. That I need to do another jewelry sale on my other channel. It won't be this weekend. Oops, that's a 41. That doesn't belong in there. Yeah, probably not this week, but next weekend I will probably do a small jewelry sale. Yeah, when I do jewelry sales online, what I do is I just pick out 15, 20 items. I show them, I tell what the prices are, and if anybody wants them, then we make a deal. Except for the earrings with the dogs, and those we kind of, I take orders on them. I just show them the dog charms, what dogs I have, and people tell me what dogs they want, and so on and so forth, and what colors they want, and then I just create the design based on the info given, so that every pair is personalized to that person. I now also have kitties that I didn't have before. Hi, Mike the Greek. Come on, everybody. We need a 1960. Oh, we got close. 60. Come on, baby. We need a 60. There's a lot of 60s nickels in this container. Like I said, I think this started out as a container of 60s nickels, and then other little stragglers got picked up and thrown in, like that 57. Well, that 57's in the same book here. Let's see if we need it. 57. Nope. I already got one that looks as good as that one. So 49, that doesn't belong in there either, but it does go in this book date wise. So let's see if I need it. Let me see that 49 again. Oh, I already have that. Yeah, I didn't start saving nickels until I did that nickel box. I didn't even have books for them, so I'm behind on those. Let's see, I had a whole collection, but back in the 80s, my boyfriend's drug-addicted childhood friend liberated most of my collection and sold it at face value to buy drugs with. So whatever I had, I know I had a lot of buffalo nickels, but whatever I had left the building. And so I just started, 1939. Ooh. And I already have a 39. Put that off to the side. I'm finding some things that don't need to necessarily live here anymore. Oh, I have things set where only the mods can post the links, Warner. That's why it wouldn't go. I had to do that because I had some people that were abusing and posting Pornhub and stuff like that. So 2004, that doesn't go in that container. $57. $88. Oh, here, hang on. I know how I can do it. Hang on just 1 minute. Let me get over there. Oops, I can do it. Hang on just 1 minute. Let me get over there. I know there's an echo. Oops, I can do it. Hang on just 1 minute. I gotta shut the audio off. There we go. Thank you. Now, I can fix this very easy. There. Werner is our first moderator from Germany. There you go. So now you can post it, Werner, because I just made you a mod. So that should work now. Yeah, I know what he's trying to post, and it's perfectly fine. And so now you should be able to post it. My audio is low. Shouldn't be. Should be fine. Just letting YouTube know you're here. Yeah, sometimes I need to let them know I'm here too, and they seem to forget. 58. Yeah, after I finish these nickels, I'm gonna pretty much be done for the night. I'm surprised I lasted this long, truthfully. I've really been sick this week, and it's not getting any better. So the rest of the week is pretty much going to be doctor things. I got one that is a virtual visit. There's a 61, but I need the 60. Yeah, I got a virtual visit with a specialist. I've got my primary care tomorrow. I got to keep fighting my insurance company. They do not want to pay for any of the medications that were helping me. So I'm getting pretty disgusted with them. And so is my doctor. So there's a new buffalo. He doesn't belong in there. Put him over there with that one. Yeah, like I said, I think this was a container of 60s nickels that I ended up picking up some other strays and throwing them in. 58. So I'm almost done with it. 52. Don't need that one. I still have this massive jar down here. I've got to finish these last 4 or 5. Ooh, 39. Last 4 or 5 metal detecting videos from 2020, because there's coins in the bags of stuff that I found, and I want to do my tally, see how much clad I picked up in the 6 months of last year that I actually got to detect. There's another 70S. So I got a lot of stuff I need to work on, but I have been so... I never realized that your thyroid could just completely knock you out. But I'm so exhausted from this. I just don't get anything accomplished. The last few days, I've been going to bed at 5:30, 6 o'clock. So technically, I am up past my bedtime. So another 57. So I am really hoping that all of this medical stuff that I'm going to be going through this week will get me back to my at least semi-cheerful self where I can function. This is getting old. And the headache that accompanies it is, as soon as, 1940, as soon as I lie down, this horrible headache sets in, within about a half an hour. And then I'm up every half hour, and you can only take so much pain medication. And after that, you just got to deal with it. Another 1940. So 47. Yeah, a lot of these I already have in my book. They have not yet. That's one of the things we're talking about, Countryside Russell. That's what when I said I'm going to be doing a video appointment with a specialist, it's the endocrinologist, and we're going to talk about what tests need to happen, and then he's going to make them happen, because we don't have an endocrinologist in the town I live in. So he's got to get everything set up for me to go to a town about an hour away and make all these tests happen. So yeah, that is definitely on the hot list of things to test me for. So when I go tomorrow to my primary care, we're going to try and work on this, finding an ear, nose, and throat specialist to find out why this ear thing won't clear up. And then she's also going to give me all of my test results so that when I talk to the endocrinologist, I have my paperwork right here in front of me. So it's kind of slowing my channel down, but I've got to take care of me. So yeah, I need to be back to my healthy self, or as healthy as I get. I've really deteriorated since I moved here, simply because of the change in my insurance and the change of doctors. You know, it's just hard when you move. And especially if you move to a small town where they don't have a lot of specialists. So that's what's going to happen. Well, we looked through the quarters. We got all the quarters caught up. We got the pennies resorted. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna pick these 2 nickel books up. And we got that 1 container full of nickels picked up. Sorted. Okay, that's pennies. Let's see where these nickels fell out of. And 3 nickels fall out on the floor here. I got to see what they are so I can put them back in the right book. And then when I do that, I think I'm going to call it a night. 96D. Okay. You can tell this is the book of the newer ones. Yeah, I have a friend up in Michigan that has graves, and she told me the same thing. So definitely on the list. All right. Okay, so got this 1 book here. I'll probably work on it some later, but I'm tired. And anyway, hey Marty. So anyway, like I said at the earlier part of the episode, I talked to Muscle Shell, and since I can't make my trip right now, he told me that he didn't have a problem with me using money out of the trip fund to finish mailing out all these packages. So I'm going to be working on getting those out of here over the course of the rest of the week. I got 7 more packaged up and done today. Graves is a thyroid disorder. It's an autoimmune disorder, which I have several other autoimmune disorders. And what happens with Graves is your immune system attacks your thyroid, and it makes your thyroid start making more thyroid hormone than your body can handle. That's the 50-cent definition of it. I've already had, see, this is the thing, I had nodules on my thyroid before, but they didn't diagnose me with Graves, and I had that radioactive iodine thing, and so don't know. It says quality of life is worse at 6 to 10 years after that therapy. Well, I had that therapy about 5 years ago. So we will just have to see what they have to say about it. Let me see whose packages I have here ready to go. Today's group, I have Billy P. I have Patrick Johnson. Treasure Outdoors, Phil DeBoard, Dwayne Mansell, and John Jacobs. I sent out 7 or 8 the other day as well. Yeah, I had some nodules removed from my thyroid like 5 or 6 years ago when I lived up in Michigan. And they said that they pretty much thought that they got all of it off of there, but that doesn't mean new ones can't grow back. So it's a wait and see thing. So that's what's happening. I still got a bunch of packages here got to go out. I'm getting there. I haven't put yours in scratch. I was going to, but yours is one of the heaviest ones because Scratch and Go Crazy cleaned house during the 12 days of Christmas. Scratch got the grand prize and a couple of the other prizes. So you got a hefty little package here. And I've just been reaching down and pulling them out of the basket at random. I'm not mailing them in any particular order. This one, I'm missing something that has to go in there. So I set that one aside, but that's not his. So, ooh, you, yeah, you, yeah, you. So anyway, I'm going to go. I was going to weigh some pennies, but I'm too tired to pick up the pennies. I just am. So anyway, y'all go to whatever appropriate channel you need to go to and tell them that I sent you. I know the metal detectorists go one direction and the coin people usually go another. And I don't really know who's on right now. So, like I said, I've been so out of it the last week. I missed Raven Hawk completely last night, and I'm a mod on that channel. I'm always there, but I just couldn't. I was so tired. I couldn't hold my eyes open. So I missed it. So Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'm going to bed. My niece is going to come and drive me to my doctor's appointment in the morning. And so my car, I got a new battery, but I can't put it in. I finally broke down and went and bought a brand new battery. I'm not taking any more of that crap from that store that I got that other one from. I went to a completely different place, got a new battery, but it was pouring rain when we got home, so the battery's still not in the car. But it will get in the car tomorrow because it's not supposed to rain and it's supposed to be 61 degrees. So we'll be able to tend to that. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me here. I'm usually a little perkier than this, but not tonight. I don't think I even did my show last Wednesday. I don't know. Telephone guy. Oh, mwah. So glad to see you. You just barely caught me. I was just getting ready to hit the end broadcast button. I'm so glad we stayed. Everybody, hi to the telephone guy. Yep, I'm on my way out. I'm going to go get me something to eat, and I'm going to go get some rest. I've been running all day, and I'm burned out. I was done. So, yeah, I missed Rob Finds Treasure. I have missed everybody's stuff the last week. I just have a couple channels I popped in and just said, hey, I just came and hit the like button, and I'm sick and I'm going back to bed. You know? I have a great mechanic who most of the time does not charge me anywhere near what his work is worth. Unfortunately, he also works for a company that the trucks that carry the wide load stuff. Well, he works for a company that does that. And one of their trucks broke down in South Carolina. So when I called him today about putting the battery in, he said he was on a breakdown down in South Carolina and he wasn't going to be home until tomorrow morning. So, but yeah, he's awesome. He helped me get my car through inspection for like a third of what I was told it was going to cost. So yeah, I do have that. I do have a great mechanic here. So, all right, everybody got everybody added, subtracted, multiplied, or divided, whichever you're doing. And don't forget to be here Wednesday because we got to find out what's in that package that's coming all the way from Istanbul, Turkey, from the Nokta Macro people. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. So Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I might not even open the package until I go live. That would be good. We'll see what's in there. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'm going to go find some food, curl up, and get some rest until M3 tries to rip my arm off because he wants treats. I'll see you guys later. And thank you, everybody, for your well wishes and prayers. I'll get past it. It's just going to take getting the right doctors and getting everything back lined up like it should be. So I'm hanging in there, and I'll see y'all later. Yeah, please do that. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that button. If you are, hit that other button that has the like thing next to it, the thumbs up. Oh, looky. The guy who hates me hasn't come by yet today. Oh, I'm up to 750. Yay. 750. Thank you. I'll see everybody later. I love you guys. Bye-bye.